Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into how to bring order to the chaos of your business. If you feel like your company owns you instead of the other way around, well, you are definitely in the right place. We're breaking down the core concepts from Chapter 1 of Gino Wickman's book, Traction, specifically focusing on a real game changer, the Entrepreneurial Operating System, or EOS. Let's get right into it. So, are you running your business by the seat of your pants? Does that hit a little too close to home? So many entrepreneurs hit what Whitman calls a business ceiling. You start off with this amazing idea, you get some traction, you grow, and then bam! Suddenly, you're juggling 100 conflicting issues every single day. The complexities just pile up, and instead of leading, you're just putting out fires. Well, this explainer is all about replacing those 100 daily worries with a streamlined, structured approach.
Here's our roadmap for today. 1. Hitting the business ceiling. 2. The 6 key components. 3. Vision, people, and data. 4. Issues, process, and traction. 5. The EOS foundational tools. And finally, 6. The grand journey.
Number 1. Hitting the business ceiling. Letting go of the vine.
Now, before you can fix your business, you've really got to recognize the pain points and entirely shift your mindset. Because if you do, here is a very compelling number for you: 18%. This isn't just fluffy management theory, right? It's practically applied in the real world. Businesses that successfully apply this specific entrepreneurial operating system average an 18% revenue growth per year. But to get those kinds of results and finally escape that exhaustion of entrepreneurial burnout, you absolutely have to be willing to change how you operate. To achieve that kind of growth, you've got to free yourself from bad habits. Wickman actually calls this letting go of the vine. It requires 4 fundamental beliefs. First, you must build and maintain a true leadership team. You literally can't do it alone. Second, you have to accept that hitting the ceiling is just an inevitable part of growth. Third, you can only run your business on one operating system, no conflicting routines. And fourth, you must be open-minded, growth-oriented, and totally vulnerable. If you can accept all that, you're ready for the EOS model.
Number 2. The 6 key components. The EOS Model.
Okay, so this is where we replace those 100 daily worries by focusing on just 6 foundational pillars. Picture your business right at the center, surrounded by 6 distinct pieces: vision, people, data, issues, process, and traction. The whole core premise of Traction's first chapter is that every great system is made up of a core group of basic components. By strengthening these 6 specific areas, the symptomatic issues you face every single day will literally just disappear, because you are finally solving the actual root problems.
Number 3. Vision, people, and data. Alignment and reality.
Now, what's really interesting about this first half of the model is how it creates pure alignment across your entire team and totally grounds your company in measurable reality. We start where all Traction starts: vision. You must have one abiding vision, and literally everyone needs to know what it is. The tool for this is the Vision/Traction Organizer, or V/TO. It's incredibly powerful because it simplifies strategic planning so much. Instead of a massive, unread binder collecting dust, the VTO boils your vision down to just 2 pages by answering 8 specific questions. It defines your core values, your marketing strategy, and your long-term targets, essentially focusing your people like a laser beam.
So once your vision is set, you obviously need the right team. The people component is absolutely vital here. EOS cuts through all those corporate buzzwords like superstars and focuses on a much simpler formula: the right people in the right seats. The right people are those who actually share your company's core values and fit your culture perfectly. But, that's really only half the battle. They also need to be in the right seats, which means they are operating in their unique ability within a clearly defined accountability chart. You absolutely need both to succeed.
The third component is data. We want to replace subjective feelings and egos with the hard objective safety of numbers. And we do this through a scorecard. This tool allows you to accurately read the pulse of your business. The ultimate goal is to reach a point where everyone in your organization has a number, a meaningful, manageable, measurable, that gives them clear direction and really boosts productivity. With hard data in hand, you'll definitely sleep better at night, for sure.
Number 4, issues, process, and traction, execution and problem solving. If those first 3 components were all about alignment, these next 3 are all about relentless execution and completely eradicating the obstacles standing in your way. Transparency will inevitably smoke out problems. And honestly, it's completely normal to have issues. To tackle them, EOS uses a proven method called the Issues Solving Track, or the IDS track. Step 1.
Identify the real root of the problem. Step 2. Discuss all aspects of it openly and honestly in a healthy environment. Step 3. Solve the issue and make it go away forever. It's a remarkably simple but ruthlessly effective 3-step process.
Next up is the process component. You simply cannot build a great organization on multiple conflicting operating systems. Documenting your core processes ensures a completely uniform approach. The magic phrase here is followed by all. Whether it's how you meet, how you set priorities, or even the terminology you use, putting everybody on the exact same page drastically reduces complexity and allows your team to actually scale. And the final component is traction. Listen, you can have the greatest vision in the world, but without traction, you practically have nothing. This brings us to rocks. Rocks are clear 90-day priorities because human nature dictates we can only truly focus for about 90 days at a time. Establishing these rocks keeps everyone dialed into what is most important right now. Combine this with a strict meeting pulse at all levels of the organization, and you force accountability, which turns that vision into real, tangible action.
Number 5. The EOS foundational tools compartmentalizing.
So we've covered the 6 key components. Now it's time to roll out the 5 foundational tools. While there are definitely other tools in the system, implementing just these 5 into your entire company produces 80% of your desired results. It's huge. We actually start with traction first, building a really strong foundation for execution with the accountability chart, rocks, the meeting pulse, and the scorecard. Once you have that discipline firmly in place, then you introduce the 5th tool, the Vision/Traction Organizer, to map out the long-term vision.
Number 6, the grand journey, pulling it all together. So what does it actually mean to pull this all together? Well, the magic threshold is 80%. The reality is most organizations operate below 50% efficiency. And while reaching 100% perfection across all 6 components is, let's be honest, nearly impossible, achieving just over an 80% mastery will completely transform your business. At this threshold, your company turns into a well-oiled machine. The common frustrations regarding your time, your employees, and hitting that frustrating business ceiling will simply fall away.
By strengthening vision, people, data, issues, process, and traction, you build a truly enduring organization. So I want to leave you with a final thought. Are you ready to let go of the vine, stop managing multiple conflicting systems, and choose one true operating system for your business? The tools are right there in Traction, waiting for you to use them. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and good luck getting a firm grip on your business.